Okay, all right, we are live. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so welcome everyone. If you're watching this on the playback, you might want to skip ahead a minute or two or three because I will be waiting for people to join, okay? All right. We are live from Warsaw, Poland. Okay. When you join the chat or when you join the live, please introduce yourself. Tell me, of course, where you're from, what time it is. I like to do the roll call. We haven't done a live in a long time. Let's see. Let's make sure I have that going. Mahalia, what's up? What's up? Yeah, lesson planning. I don't do that anymore. Cześć. Lukasz Zipolski. Dzień dobry, Lukasz. Hey, Rochelle in London. Nate, what's up? All right, so in about 30 seconds, I'm just going to show you guys the apartment. But first, I know there are a lot of new subscribers that I kind of want to introduce myself and, tell you why I do the things that I do, okay? I haven't done a live stream in a while. I said that just a little moment ago. Y'all, I get really nervous with the live streams, okay? So I just want to say that if you do ask a question during the live stream and I don't see it, I'm the type that I can only focus on one thing at a time. Because if you want to see a brain fart, that's me multitasking, okay? All right, so yeah, really quickly, for anybody that's new to the channel, first off, welcome. My name is Jasmine T from North Augusta, South Carolina. So, if you ever hear me, get excited and a country accent just comes out, that's why. But just a bit about why I do the things that I do, why I show you guys like apartment tours, show you guys like around the city and share my experiences and things like that. I basically, went to school, went to college, graduated, got a job, started making money, and I did everything that I thought I was supposed to be doing. But the happiness part was missing. Okay, so the happiness part was missing, the purpose part was missing, and so it got to a point. I joked that I had like a quarter life crisis, and I guess I just wanted to. I didn't have kids, wasn't married at the time. Well, I was single as hell at the time, and I just said, well, I'll do something drastic. I'll do something different. I lived in the Carolinas my entire life. And so, yeah, I got my CELTA and I moved to South Korea, okay? Spent some time in South Korea. We'll spend a year there. It's no secret that I didn't like it. You can see that from some of my videos, but that was just my personal situation. And so fast forward, I ended up in Warsaw, Poland, and I'm super comfortable here. And basically, I started this channel before I went to South Korea just because I thought it would be cool to like document. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just thought it'd be fun. And now it's turned into something where I see that people are motivated or inspired to travel, to leave their comfort zone. And I want to share how I was able to do that and why it was important that I did that. And basically, I know I wouldn't be the I know I wouldn't be the person that I am today if I would have stayed in Charlotte. I learned a lot about myself through traveling. And so that's just kind of why I do this. I just want you to know, like, you don't have to move abroad. You don't have to be that drastic. But if I can just get you thinking about traveling, because traveling has definitely shown me a different perspective. Not that things are wrong or anything like that, but just different ways of life. And that's just, okay, that's just what I wanted to share. All right. So, yeah, also, if anybody has questions, I'll try to answer some questions during the live stream, I want you to know that you can go to jasminetv.com and book a consultation with me if you have questions about life in South Korea, life in Poland, or even just dealing with the anxiety of going out of your comfort zone, like moving abroad, for example. Okay. So I did see someone ask favorite city in Poland. I would say a city that I would like to go back to is Gdansk. I enjoy the vibe there. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with this apartment tour. All right. 1 second. I'm gonna switch it around here. All right, you can see all these suitcases and stuff. I'm just gonna start from the beginning, all right, from this padded door that looks like I'm in an insane asylum. By the way, if you ever get this lock, if you lock it twice, you cannot open it from the inside. I learned that the hard way, okay? So this is the apartment. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. I'm right in the center. I will go and kind of show you guys here, right in the center of Warsaw. You on the other side, we don't have the nice, well, this is a decent view, but on the other side, you can see Złote Tarasy, you can see Palace of Culture, okay? But this is a huge apartment because I do have a roommate or flatmate, depending on where you are in the world. Being in this COVID situation, I got stuck in the States during the summer, and I kind of I didn't know what was going to happen this time coming back, so it just made sense to get a roommate. Right, somebody said it looks like a prison door. It does. Okay, so kitchen. It's really big kitchen. This is not the average for Poland at all. Huge kitchen. Love the gas stove. Okay. This convection thingy, I don't know. I just turn the light on. That's all I do. I don't do anything else with it. Sinks are hella small. I hate washing dishes in this sink. Dishwasher. This cutting boards came with it. Bruh mug that you see in all the videos. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And so computer, my roommate also works from home. Of course, I work from home too. You guys can see the balcony is really small, and I don't go out there. Okay, also, you'll see this drying rack here. Dryers aren't a common thing, so you will need a drying rack. At first, I thought it was like the end of the world that I didn't have a dryer. Now I'm just so used to it. What else? Lots of storage here. Also, you'll see lots of boxes. Lots and lots of boxes, actually. I started an Etsy shop before the pandemic, and so that's why you see all this antique stuff. Really cool story about that one. I got, oh, my toes, about that one. I got this from an elderly Polish man. I went to his house to pick it up, and it was his father's. So that is over 100 years old. I got typewriter, suitcases, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm really into that kind of stuff. So boxes, of course, suitcases. I'm going home on Friday, so you'll see a lot of stuff, all right? So the scale, because I'm trying to lose weight. All right, and this little guy is the toilet. So the toilet is separate here. Lots of storage. It's very hard to find 2 bathrooms in an apartment, like 2 bed, 2 baths. Okay, so that is the bathroom. And then my bedroom, where absolutely zero magic happens except for YouTube. So, yeah, and I actually have a balcony here. And like I said, I don't go out. They've been doing renovations to the outside, so it's mostly like construction and men right outside the window. So it hasn't been a pleasant month or so. Somebody asked which state I'm from. I'm from South Carolina. Oh, Anna, you got jokes, bruh. Yeah, so then you got the utility closet. And what I really like about this apartment are these stained glass things, the window things. Yeah, I think, oh my gosh, that's the apartment, basically. I really like that wall, that clock wall feature. And yeah, if you have any questions or you have a question about how something works or what's typical, as we all know, this is really typical for Polish apartments. Your windows open, oh my gosh, like this. Yep. Hold the camera up a little more. Gotcha. So yeah, everything opens like this. Like this door opens, of course, this way, but it also opens like the window does. And we could take a step outside. Hopefully I won't get a cold or the pneumonia as they call it. Yep. And by the way, it's like 3:40 p.m. So not much sun, guys, not much sun. We got the Holiday Inn. But I think we can step outside and I can show you guys the Złota Tarasi from the hallway. Okay, Melissa, cool. Which city did you end up in? Oh my gosh, these doors. In Germany, I just went to Berlin beginning of October. So let me know where you guys are. Yeah, it's very quiet. Well, Sunday also. So let me try to switch it around. If you have any questions about the apartment at all, or I think I said that it is 3,500 zloty. So really paying for the location. Like you can get a more modern apartment for even cheaper than that. It just depends on where you want to be. But like I said, we're right next to Złota Tarasi, right in the center. Lakita, I can't pronounce that. I can't do it. No AC. Yeah, no AC. So in the summertime, I sleep with the fan next to my bed. So that's how that goes. Actually, let me go ahead and take you guys out and show you guys the other side. Remember the Gerda locks. And I really like this detail, for real. That's one of my favorites about the apartment. Make sure I got my Wi-Fi with me. We're kind of caged in, which is rather necessary. I'll get into that. Yeah, the neighbors across the hall, very, very friendly. Like I've asked them questions before. So yeah, you can see the Palace of Culture right there. So we're smack dab in the center, guys. And just this empty lot, which I don't know their plans for it at all. So that's, let me see, can you really see? So you got the Palace of Culture. I think that's like the Złota Tarasi office building. I think, don't get me lying, I forgot what that is. I need to do better. But they're building this guy here, which is gonna be really tall. But from what I understand, no building can be taller than the Palace of Culture. I believe that's the case. And then you got this really old apartment building here, but you can see the mix of new. It's kind of great. Yep, thank you, Marcin. Złota 44, the condos. Okay, so yeah. Also, it's very important for these gates and things like that. Get in. Hey, Alasia. So I did want to say that, yeah, you notice the gates, the extra layer of security. I actually was getting food delivered, different meals delivered, like a food service or whatever, because I don't like to cook, but I still want to eat healthy. And on Friday the 13th, someone stole my meal. The delivery person left it right outside of the gate instead of like coming in the gate and leaving it in the door. And yeah, man, somebody stole my food. So those gates, I guess, are kind of necessary if you want to get packages delivered. So also keep that in mind if you like to order online a lot. Think about that. So Okay. Yeah, the elevators are super small as well. Yeah. Okay, guys. All right, so we'll go for about a few more minutes. If you got questions, drop those questions, asking all them questions. I shared my story earlier in the video, so if you guys want to go back and watch the playback, you can get that. And I also said if you do have any in-depth questions, you can go to jasminetv.com, book some time with me to ask me questions about life in Poland, life in South Korea, or even just leaving your comfort zone. I chose to move to Poland because number one, cost of living. I knew I'd be making USD here. Actually, I started looking at Czech Republic first. I don't think I really tell people that. I started looking at Prague, and I only looked for like a day or two, and then Poland just caught my eye, and I never stopped looking. And if you've seen the Black in Poland series or People of Color series on my channel, whichever you want to call it, I met with Nate Abroad, and I met with him. That was my first time meeting him in that interview, but we had spoken many times before. He was in Brothers and Sisters of South Korea. I was in Brothers and Sisters of South Korea. I saw he was in Poland, and I just started asking questions. So he was very, very helpful in giving me information. And I found there was another lady named Chelsea. She lived in Czech Republic for a while, but she also spent some time in Poland. And yeah, I just heard really good reviews. And I underestimated how comfortable I would be here in the beginning. Okay. And somebody said no questions, but they enjoyed the tour. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay. Anything else that I want to add? I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Also, one thing that I do want to say is when you're looking for apartments, so typically the process, if you have an agent, you are responsible for paying that real estate agent's fee. Okay. So that was something that I wasn't really planning on. And it's like, so if you find an apartment for 3,000 zloty, you need about 2,500 to 3,000 zloty extra to pay that real estate agent plus the security deposit. So look at the rent and plan that times 3, okay? Just to have a cushion for your apartment. Is it easy making friends? Is as easy or as hard as you want it to be? Well, it depends. For me, I'm low-key antisocial, kind of high-key. So I'm okay with being by myself. I'm okay with living alone. I'm completely fine if I don't see another human for like 6 days straight. I'm okay. But if you really need that social interaction, there are lots, pre-COVID, there were lots of events. And so working from home, that's partly my social life. I have made some good friends here. One is Italian, one is Nigerian, one is American. But I think that I haven't put 100% effort into making a ton of new friends. I'm kind of like Drake, no new friends, just a little bit. So I have my people and I'm good, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna go for about a minute or so more. I think 20 minutes is a really good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I think that's pretty much, I just wonder if I'm covering everything. And so, compared to South Korea, do you think you are more welcome as a foreigner? That's a good question. I'm the type of person that needs to think on that. I think that, I just think my mindset is just so completely different. So the stairs are there, but it's more of a stare like, oh, you're different. But it's not a stare of like, oh, why are you here? I think my mindset, I didn't like my situation in Korea so much that I looked at everything with a negative view. So it's really hard for me to say, Yeah, it's really hard for me to say, but I feel welcome here. There's always going to be a group of people that don't want you somewhere, and it's just like whatever. My motto is don't touch my money or my food and I'm great. Okay? Or me. Don't touch me, my money or my food and I'm fine. Okay? I think there was one more question. I missed it. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So I did announce that this live stream would be happening today on Instagram. So if you want to really see more like my day-to-day life and you want to kind of really be, I guess, yeah, day-to-day life, learn about me in a more personal way, Instagram is a really good way to do that. So you can follow me at JasmineT_TV. Okay. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed already. That would be really great. All right. I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys are great. These live streams are fun. Okay. I just get really, really nervous doing them. So I'm going to try to do them more because I knock these out in under 30 minutes, and to edit a whole video takes a day and a half. All right, it's a lot. All right, thank you guys so much. If you had questions, I'll go back once the video is uploaded and try to answer them if I missed anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Thank you, Liam. Bye bye.